Steelers, Jets, coming up here on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 10 matchup.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
First down here.
Let's go.
Screen. This screen pass will go incomplete. Now we'll get a look at the Jets offense. This season they rank towards the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. Second down following that incompletion. The Jets pistol set here. The Jets in the pistol. And the give now to Chris Johnson. Brought down at the 26. Here's how the Steelers defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Jets in the pistol formation. Third down and 8. But the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. This receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Brown's going to look for space now. Spinning out of trouble. He's brought to a halt. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Steelers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. And Richardson's there to make the tackle. Here's the Steelers offense. This is a difficult unit to slow down. They know how to put up points and pick up yardage. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Second down and 10. Looking underneath, this will go incomplete. And now here's the Jets defense. A defense that's been a porous defense when it comes to stopping the run. They have got to figure out a way to stop the running attack. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Jones has got the football after the play fake. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 45. Still on his feet, and that's a gain of 10. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
First down here after the run. The Steelers with another run. Bell's tackled down at the 29.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
Wide receivers are bunched up. The Steelers have it at the 29. He'll fire it out to the left. Miller's got it, and a first.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
Bell's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Here's Miller. tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
The Steelers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
It's 2nd down and 3. Out to the left.
Catch made. That's a gain of 6.
The Steelers had a nice play designed that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
Bell will get it on the toss. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Keeps it here. Has it. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The defender got caught in the neutral zone right there. That'll cost him 5.
Yeah, he's a little too anxious. You know, all these defenders, they got one thing in common. You know what that is? They hate quarterbacks. They want to get there. A little too nervous there. Gets him caught in the neutral zone.
Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. Harvin on the return. Slides off the hit. Taylor's the one who brings him to the ground.
Number 16 on the return.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. Johnson's tackled down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
2nd and 6. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit here, Jim Nance. Good job on the option play. They just attacked the offense. The quarterback kept the football, but there's nowhere to run, and he lost yards.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Quarters formation here for the defense.
From the gun. The catch is made.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Graham's lined up in the slot. First down at the 37, setting up screen.
Sticks to his hands.
And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Graham's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Second and 11.
Handoff. Johnson's tackled down.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Graham's in the slot.
Third down and 11.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
They face first down.
Running formation here. Offense in the full house set. They'll run it here. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Jones is lining up in the pistol. Second and 13. This pass is incomplete. That was thrown right into double coverage.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
They come to the line on 3rd down. They did an excellent job of executing in these spots last week. Bryant's lined up now as a slot receiver. Throws to the right. Pass is intercepted. That's a pickup of 14.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. The Jets take it from the 43. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Johnson's tackled down at the 31. Graham's a receiver in the slot. The Jets snap it at the 31. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Johnson is in the backfield. Right back to him. Johnson's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Third down following the run. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The defense gets a sack.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And the fair catch is made. First down on the way. Jones setting up now in the pistol. Bell's going to take the handoff now. That picks up 7.
Nothing like a good trap play. When you play defensive linemen who like to get up the field a little too quick, let them get up the field, have a pulling guard, knock them out, and then run in there behind them and get those yards.
Jones is going to be in the pistol here. Second down, 3 for the first. Bell's handling the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Jones is set in the pistol. First down at the 20. Here's Miller. Miller's brought down after picking up 11 on this play. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Bryant's lined up in the slot. The Steelers come out in the pistol. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Branch is in on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield from the shotgun. Finds Brown. That's a gain of 10.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
First down here after the completion. Looking to go up top again on first down. Has the reception all alone. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Bell's got it on the handoff and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd down and 7. Brown's got it. First down.
The slant route, it's a timing route where the wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards down the field as he's going across the middle.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. They're going back up top. Underneath and incomplete that time.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Harvin's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Jets bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. They're setting up screen. Johnson's brought down after picking up only a yard. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9.
Get ready.
From the gun. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
Graham's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd and 9. Trying to work that left side, and it's broken up, incomplete.
That time the defender was in excellent position. He jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Jets official. Chris Johnson's injury isn't a big concern at this point, so he's going to stay on the bench a bit longer, just as a precautionary measure. But guys, he should return. Back to you.
The Steelers offense now marches onto the field. Wide receivers are bunched up. The Steelers take it from the 33. That's an interception. And stop the play right there.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here. Graham's in the slot.
Get ready.
Set up screen. Picks up about 5.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. Now on the move. As the ball's out, this one's going back the other way.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
The Steelers break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. Takes the snap. We're about midway, 2nd quarter. Ball's on the ground. He's stacked up at that point.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit him so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
Graham's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st down at the 26. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
Let's go.
Second and 3. Johnson's taking the handoff. Johnson's tackled down.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
Third and 3. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The jumbo set on the field. The give this time to the fullback.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. Keeps it here. Catch is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2nd down after the incompletion.
Get ready.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. Mitchell clearly coming away with an interception.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Johnson's lined up in a single back formation. Third and 10. Looking across the middle. Shazier's there that time for the tackle. The defense stops the clock. The coach is going to go for it. Keeps it, pushing ahead. They bring him to the turf.
The Jets decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
That timeout by the offense. Not where you want to begin a series. Backed up this deep. Jones lining up in the pistol.
First down and 10.
Antonio Brown with the catch. Has the first down. Now looking for more. He's taken down at the 23.
Antonio Brown, one of the hardest workers in the NFL. And boy, gets rewarded with it, doesn't he? Throw a wide receiver screen to him, and he can make it happen. Nice job of catching the football and picking up those yards.
First down at the 23. Breaks out of the tackle. One for the deep ball, and they can't connect.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Jones setting up now in the pistol.
Second and 10.
Looking long. Intercepted.
Nice tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun formation. Makes the catch. Amaro's met at the 37. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. No time to huddle now. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Amaro's got the catch and the first.
You talk about controlling the flow of the game.
Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. This is a terrible job by the defense.
The Jets, 1 timeout remaining. After the catch, it's now second down and 1. Johnson is in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Percy Harvin with the grab. Gains about 3. First down here after the completion.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
And he's forced to the ground.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
Harvin's a receiver in the slot. Second down and 13. Running away from the pressure. Catch made along the sideline.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Keeping it on the ground here at the end of the half.
And he's brought to the ground.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fields the football at the 3. Into the open. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
You talking about lifting a team up. When you get a kick return for a touchdown, it excites everybody, makes the crowd go crazy, but it gives your team such momentum, and your chances of winning, they go through the roof when you get a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Signals fair catch.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
First down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Play fake. No one unstoppable. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
What a good throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver. Look at the speed. But, hey, good hustle by the defense. Tackle him right before he gets into the end zone.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. And the give now to Chris Johnson.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Coming up to the line at the 4. The Jets come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You fail on third and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points. Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
He'll take it from the 4. Ball is out. That brings the play to an end.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Now 1st and 10. Almost intercepted that time.
The defense did everything right that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
That leads us to 2nd down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Toss to the outside. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. The defense gets the sack.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
The Jets come to the line. They'll start this drive at the 33. Graham's lined up in the slot. The Jets take it from the 33. Chris Johnson takes the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Out of the pocket. Here's Decker. Decker is tackled down.
That was good timing by the quarterback. He got out of the pocket just in time before he got sacked. And on that scramble, finds a guy down the field, makes a completed pass.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Get ready.
3rd and 8. Eyeing that left side. Has his man. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. No huddle time.
Get ready.
1st down at the 46. Johnson's handed the football. Shazier's in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Pulls it in. Finally, a third down conversion. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And now they're in the hurry-up. Johnson's going to secure the handoff. Johnson's tackled down. Coming up, second down. Three-step drop. Touchdown, and they cut into that lead.
There's a nice touchdown there, and you chip it away at that lead. Try to get it into the minds of the opponent where they get tight. If you hear the word choke, yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. Runs up to grab it at the 4. On his way. He's at the 50, the 40. Running room.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
Really good field position here to start this drive. Bryant's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Bell's got it on the handoff. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Launches it down the field. What a catch. Touchdown.
Nowadays, these receivers can do it all. Look at the jump and catch by the wide receiver. The defensive back, he had no chance here.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Jets offense now coming out. Graham's in the slot. First and 10. Muscles through the defender. And he takes off. Slides down. And here we have second down.
Let's go.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. And that's a gain of 9.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
First down at the 38. Johnson's taking the handoff. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
After running it, it's second down. Snap it out of the gun. Makes the catch in open space. Touchdown.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? An easy touchdown pass.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Brown's got a chance to return this one. Blindly spins away from the hit. Brown's met at the 16. The Steelers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. First down at the 16. They run the counter play. Gets about 4 yards that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Second down and 6.
Bell's going to take the handoff now. Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Getting set as fast as they can.
One last play before the quarter ends. Catch made near the sideline.
Welcome back, folks. We're getting set for the start of the next quarter.
They're set to punt it away now. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Let's go.
Here's Decker. Tackle down right around the 48.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be?
Offense lines up here. Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. From the gun. Complete to Harvin. And gain maybe 4.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game. And you get that first down, it just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. The give. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down following the run. Split backfield here.
Get ready.
Screen finds his mark. And Ivory's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
The Jets do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
The Jets will take the snap from the 40. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Johnson is in the backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Catch made, brought down at the 26.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Split backfield here.
Get ready.
The Jets snap it at the 26. Unable to bring it in.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Anytime you're in these short yardage situations, to me, if you have a quarterback that's able to do this, it is a plus for your offense. Quarterback sneak gets the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Looking for Percy Harvin. And that's Allen, who almost had the pick.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. And the give now to Chris Johnson. Shazier's in on the tackle. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. The long drive continues. Yards here. This will be a 42-yard field goal try. Hits the upright and goes wide of the mark.
So many times when you see these field goal kickers miss it, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot, too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time.
1st down and 10. Gets the handle here. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Number 13, ball carrier, interception.
Second down coming up. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. He's got the grab, and he's got the 1st.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
1st down here after the completion. Jones going to be in the pistol here. It's the old counter play, and they'll end up losing 5 on the run.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down coming up. Jones set in the pistol. Wide open for the catch.
Well, the Dink and Duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the 4th. He's got the catch, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down here. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Takes it outright. Mitchell's there to take him down. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. The Jets have it at the 24. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open. 3rd down coming up. Needing a 1st at this point.
Harvin's a receiver in the slot. The Jets take it from the 23. He makes the catch. Gain 17.
The Jets look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Corners formation here for the defense. The Jets snap it at the 41. No one was open.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down and 10. Throws the pass. Decker's taken down at the 49. Trailing every third down, so big at this point. Third down and 2. Scrambling out of the pocket. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. The ball is out. Tackles made. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. To the ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for no gain.
Takes the knee. How about this game, Phil? What a big win it was.
It was something to be happy about. Go out, dominate. Awesome stuff.